The screen that you guys are looking at right now is a study plan practice screen from my writing lab, which is what I use to teach grammar in my classroom. I teach developmental writing for Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College. We use my writing lab, which is from Pearson Publication. It's one of the publishing companies. This screen right here is what my students use. I do all of the writing instruction for class, but we found that test scores have gone up dramatically when students can work on this at their own pace. This is how all of the application activities are done in the classroom. This is how the students learn, and I'm going to show you this animation, which is for compound sentences.
Two simple sentences together form a compound sentence. One way to form a compound sentence is to add a comma and a coordinating conjunction. The baby girl smiled, and she let out a squeal of delight. Fanboys is a word that can help you remember coordinating conjunctions. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. The other way to form a compound sentence is to add a semicolon between the two independent clauses. The baby girl smiled. She squealed with delight. Compound complex sentences. Combining two independent clauses plus a dependent clause makes a compound complex sentence. Punctuate each part of a compound complex the same way you would punctuate each part alone. When he returned from the war, the soldier was happy to be home, and he looked forward to spending time with his family.
That's just one of the examples of the animation that is used in my classroom. There are so many different animation guides. There are tons and tons and tons of topics and subjects and different areas of grammar for the students to look at. The reason that I use this is because I piloted the program and wanted to see if it worked better than doing grammar as a lecture, and it does, because students can work on their own. They work at their own pace. They can watch the video as many times as they want. They can take notes, and I can be there to answer questions that they have. I can do mini lessons on the board and things like that. The PowerPoint you guys are getting ready to watch is focusing on fragments, comma splices, and fused sentences or run-on sentences. It's something that I used in lecture before I started using my writing lab. There are several examples. There are brief quizzes, just simple little questions for each example: fused sentences, fused and run-on sentences, fragments, and comma splices. The most common problem that I see in student writing is comma splice. It's not necessarily a fragment. It's not necessarily a run-on sentence, but it's a comma splice. Students think that commas are like periods, or commas alone without a conjunction are okay to split a sentence, or to split two independent clauses in one sentence, and they're not. That's the most common problem that I found. I'll have a couple more animations set up so you guys can see a fragment, and probably do one on a run-on sentence as well, so you guys can see other things that My Writing Lab does. If you're interested in it, you can go to mywritinglab.com, and they have a trial offer. I think it's 17 days or something really weird, and you can check that out and look at it and see what it has.